Hey guys, it's more Extreme Warfare Revenge by Adam Ryland. We can click anywhere to begin. It doesn't have to be a particular place. It just has to be a place. The war's back on. Let's hit save game 3 up. Now then, Saturday the 30th of May. This is going to be big pay-per-view. Doc Dean versus Jarrell Clark. Jarrell Clark is going to win this match. They've been built up very nicely though. And that has been built up superbly. It's still probably going to go to Onyx. And the Strong Brothers versus the Moxie family. Moxie family would lose popularity if they lost a feud at this stage. Well, don't worry, that probably won't happen. Honestly, all of these could be ended. I managed to do a good job of building all these up quickly. I did a good job of building all of these up quickly. But our main event match will be match 1 versus 1. We could do an Inferno match, but we probably won't. Let's do a, let's do... Now, it's for the title. We'll just go for another ladder match. Ladder matches are big in this league. Ladder matches are king. Doc Dean versus Jarrell Clark. The heavyweight championship. The championship belt is on the line. We are going to keep it on Jarrell Clark. Jarrell Clark wins this one clean. And the aftermath is Jarrell Clark celebrating, even though he's a bad guy. He's just going to be in the ring posing a bunch. And it is to end the feud. This is it. This is it for Jarrell Clark and Doc Dean. The number 2 feud in the world right now is Todd Sexton versus Onyx. This will be a one-on-one. Let's make this a Falls Count Anywhere match. Now, I don't know whether this game particularly books the matches this way, but Falls Count Anywhere would be a very good match for high-flying guys because they can get on top of like railings and all kinds of crazy stuff. If you've seen the old Lucha Underground, they do a lot of that sort of thing. Onyx, there is Todd Sexton versus Onyx. There's no title on the line, it's just them. We're going to give this win to Onyx. Onyx will win it cleanly, and the aftermath will involve him celebrating, because this is the end of their feud. Yeah, so like 14 for that one. Wow. Like 16 for this one. Sorry, 15. Yeah, 14, 15 at this point. Maybe our writers are getting better. Anyhow, we are going to have Black Dragon. Let's see, who's leading this feud right now? It is Black Dragon is winning this feud right now. I should have Matt Classic get a win in because I get the feeling Black Dragon is eventually going to win this feud. So here we go. Match 1-on-1. Single styles, but let's make it some sort of, I don't know. Make it a hardcore match. I'm under the impression that hardcore matches tend to favor brawlers, so maybe it's not the best thing to do for these guys. I don't want to put everybody in a tables match, or a ladder match, though. And yeah, so far I've only done one other. I don't want to do multiple ladder matches in a pay-per-view, is what I'm saying. Ladder match is kind of the thing that strongly would favor high flyers. Let's go with the tables match. And it will be Black Dragon versus Matt Classic. There we go. There is no title on the line. The winner of this will be Matt Classic. Select finish, Matt Classic clean. And the aftermath, we won't have an aftermath for this one. This is going to continue a feud. They will fight again, my friends. They fight again, my friends. Also, the Strong Brothers and the Moxie family, it is being built up heavily in favor of the Strong Brothers, but the Moxie family will win in the end, don't worry. Let's get a match. 2 versus 2. It will be what? We can do a hardcore match for these guys. It'll be, there we go, Robbie. No, I wanted to make Roderick and Cedric first, because I always like my heels to come out first. It's just a thing. Unless there's a championship involved, and in this case there is not. Alright, Louie and Robbie. No title on the line. The winner will be Roderick Strong, and the loser will be Louie Moxley. Sure. It's going to be clean. And there is not going to be a special aftermath. Because this feud is ongoing. It's close enough that it probably could be done now, but I just I'm gonna stretch that one out. If she's not saying it's ready to be over yet, then I'm not gonna say it's ready to be over. Now then, we need a tag match for the tag titles. So, who can we put in a match against them? We could put Dysfunction and Trent Baker would work well together if it weren't for the fact that one is a heel and the other's face, you know? We could put Seth Knight in a match. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's make the unlikely team of Seth Knight and Dysfunction. Two versus two. Who knows, maybe we'll find out they're a great team together. Dysfunction and Seth Knight versus Michael and Memphis, the Rainses. And this will be for the tag titles. The winner will be Memphis Reigns. Loser's Dysfunction, that's fine. It's clean finish, because this is just the opener. I just want them to all have a good quality match. And they can go ahead and celebrate this victory, posing in the ring afterwards. Let's get you fans all amped up here. So we could have, let's see. Let's start with, Now let's do an interview. Let's do interviews. Interviews seem to work better for us, broadly speaking. This is going to be Phil Woods with Todd Sexton, trying to get in one parting shot on Onyx for purposes of their feud. Well, maybe just hype the upcoming match. It's coming tonight. We know it. May as well. And then we can have an interview, single worker featuring just Onyx. Talking about TS, Todd Sexton, and that will be to hype their match as well. People are going to be really hyped about that match, guys. Then we're going to have another interview, single worker with manager, with Phil Woods and JC, Jarrell Clark. They will be poking holes and fun at Doc Dean. And the purpose of that is to hype their match. I'm doing hype matches for these ones because the angles don't need any more points in one direction or the other. So I want to see whether or not this changes anything. Of course, it's sort of hard to empirically suggest that it will change things one way or the other. Let's get Miss Vanessa out there. Everybody loves Miss Vanessa. With Doc Dean. Their targets are going to be the champ. And they're going to hype the match. It's done. There. Now we have everything we want for this show. Let's start it. The tag titles have gained an image from a good match. The crowd wasn't super warmed up yet, but it has a good overall rating. Good overall mating, I almost said. That would have been weird. Phil Woods backstage wants to rip into Onyx, as is his birthright. Strong Brothers and the Moxie family have a good match. The crowd's still not super warm yet, but it's a good overall rating. Onyx has a pretty good segment on his own, talking about Todd Sexton. Black Dragon lost overness from this match, and Matt Classic gained it. So they are a little bit far apart in overness to be able to feud super well. Like, I don't want Matt Classic to get totally buried here, though, is the thing. But I do still want Black Dragon to finish this one on top, probably. Phil Woods talking about the match, the title match as it comes, and here it comes. 80% match, 82% reaction. So for once, they actually were reacting stronger than the match maybe deserved. Todd Sexton and Onyx both gained overness from this feud ending. All right, this is the second. But yeah, they both gained overness. So this one was executed well. Miss Vanessa, everybody's going to lose their minds over Miss Vanessa being there. This wasn't the best match, but it had a great crowd reaction, a good overall rating. Both of them gained overness from the feud ending. The belt didn't change in any sort of a way. Let's see. Falls Count Anywhere, right? So, did they ever leave? Oh no, this was a ladder match. So, whoops. Joe Clark goes up the ladder and grabs the prize for the win. There you go. 78% overall rating for the Mayday Riot. That's a good rating. That's good, guys. Let's look at the Extremester mail. Seth Knight's losing morale. He wants to be higher up the card. Michael Reigns and Memphis Reigns. Cedric Strong and Matt Classic. Onyx, Jarrell, Katsushi Takamura would like to work with Todd Sexton. Okay. Oh, it's already in there. Well, you know, maybe I'll have Todd Sexton get buried by Todd Sexton bury Katsushi Takamura at some point. Why not? And let's flip the day over to the next month, because that is what it is time to do. We can see all of the excitement. I want to get the reports of everybody at their training camp. I'm going to find out that none of them really need to be there. Heat, Sunday, Mayhem Show, Apocalypse Now. All Japan have announced this year's roster of touring workers. Heat has been renewed. Aaron Bray feels like Mid-Atlantic Wrestling isn't helping her career much. Honeysuckle Rose wants to be promoted. Sebastian Knight doesn't want to remain in Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Sherry Bob doesn't want to remain. Bobcat's not happy about being stuck there. Darren Smith is not happy about being stuck in Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Erica Porter feels that Mid-Atlantic Wrestling isn't helping her career much. Mercedes Martinez is not happy about being stuck in Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. Magic feels that Mid-Atlantic Wrestling isn't helping his career much. Kate Zadal's returned from injury. Haku announced he will retire in 1 month. Cronus retired. Portuguese Stallion will retire in a month. Seb Knight has 3 months left on his contract. Tramp Baker has 3 months left on his contract. Takamura wants more money. Helen Cuthill has left the staff of ROH. Gates' Toilet Center to sponsorship. Chef Dave. A bunch of sponsorships are ending here. We made $456,000 off of merchandise this month. Superb work. Our public image is improving every month. Our money is rising nicely. I'm going to close because there's a lot to digest there, everyone. Let's go into a meeting and talk to the development territory booker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to the search criteria. Development deals. And go back. So Genesis may or may not be improving. We didn't really find out about that. They said Honeysuckle Rose wasn't going to improve any. She's got enough charisma that she could do something right now. Mercedes Martinez, maybe. Let's see, what are Aaron Bray's attributes? She is a diva and has the superstar look. Let's see. Bobcat wasn't going to learn anymore, I believe I heard, right? Mercedes Martinez and Bobcat honestly look like they could have a good feud. Were both of them ready to be promoted? Mercedes Martinez, yes. And Bobcat. So, let's go back in again. Deals only. Let's recall her from development. And let's recall Mercedes Martinez from development. Those are two divas. They sure are. Total Divas. Now, those are two people that won't appear in this list. Development Territory Booker may still have 9 people that he wants to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, there are 2 people, apparently. I don't... Yeah, let's see. Aaron Bray is not going to, and Sherry Bop is not going to, and Honeysuckle Rose is not going to. Sherry Bop apparently wasn't going to. but I like her anyway. Majik was not going to. What about Erica Porter? Did we hear about Erica Porter? Erica Porter and Sherry Bop need to get a feud going. Yeah, actually, let's first of all start a feud. I'm gonna start a bunch of minor league feuds down here. I could make this a major feud now, tag team feud. Actually, let me go back and go back again. Bobcat is a face. Mercedes Martinez is a heel. Wonderful. That works out perfectly. So let's make this Mercedes Martinez versus Bobcat. Start that feud. It's got a moderate amount of heat considering neither of them are actually promoted onto the roster yet. So interesting, that. Yeah. That's good tea I'm drinking now, too. So I think it was Aaron Bray and Sherry Bop I was also looking at. No, it was not Aaron Bray. It was Erica Porter. Erica Porter and Sherry Bop, yeah. So let's... Erica Porter and Sherry Bop. Wow, Sherry Bop is a big-time star here. Fortunately, both of them are faces. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make Sherry Bop a tweener. She's the girl next door. Everybody likes her, except sometimes she doesn't do what you expect. Girl next door gimmick. Will that work for a tweener? Well, let's find out. And let's recall you from development. Sherry Bop and Erica Porter. Get another feud going here. Sherry Bop and Erica Porter. Start that feud. Oh, right. And of course, it is time to get this feud set up. Onyx versus Jarrell Clark. That's right, 86% overness for this feud. You guys had better be amped. Like it or not, I hope you like it. Oh, okay. We got not balloons, we got bubbles. It's the billion bubble machine. No, okay, so you guys all enjoy this, I certainly hope. But Onyx, gotta get Onyx set up here. I can tell now the fans are already going to start booing if they've been listening to my behind-the-scenes dirt sheets because I decided in my mind already I want Onyx to be the champion before it's even happened because I view him as potentially the future poster boy of our company, at least for the near term. Oh yeah, let me see which of the right. Great. Here's the part where I find out that everybody. Oh, all Japan. All right. Let's go to the not go to the internet. We would never go to the internet. Let's go to Japan. Let's travel to Japan and look at AJPW. Amazing Red, Black Stallion Mastrocola, Danny Basham, Men's Teo. Kasayashi is over there, so. But none of the guys that I would be looking for in my short list. And yeah, they were all wrestling for Noah. Anyway, I could probably get Johnny C back, but now he wants a lot of money. I might be able to get Sanjay if I wasn't working for touring with Toryumon. Anyways, let's clear all this out. I can tell that there are still other people that are ready to be promoted. Let's go to the finance window. Let's go to the pay window. Merchandise sales are 456. We spent 380, so let's bump this up to 440. Yeah. Merchandising 440. I would like to raise my advertising up a little bit too, maybe. Although we are at 60 now, maybe I don't want to push it. Well, actually, let's take a look at our finances. We do last month. We still profited $500,000, and that is with significantly larger worker costs. We increased our worker costs by over 100 grand, hiring all those new workers, putting them in development. So that was great. Let's actually look at increasing our advertising just a little bit. Let's see, we're currently spending 300,000. What if we spent 350? Yeah, I dig it. Dig it well. Let's go back. Let's actually talk to Sophie. We can handle staff. Ben Hickman's contract at Easter. Wesley Finkel. Let's take a look at these staff. Ben Hickman. Ed Easter. And Wesley Finkel. Alright, so guys that are under contract, they're guys that are doing, let's see, got a writer, production guy, and a medical person. Let's get a new writer. Let's get a new, let's go ahead and search criteria. A writer, maximum talent of 60. Let's say minimum talent of 45 and go back. Well, there you go. 52, Dan Rockwell. Jimmy Mouth at the South Heart. Yeah, baby. Beautiful. He wants 44 grand for his screaming of yeah, baby, beautiful. 21. Liz Cordray. Masato Jones and Stephen Dream. Well, for 1 point, you can save yourself $20,000, well, $23,000 a month, and not have Jimmy Mouth of the South Heart, you know, just speaking all the time into a megaphone. Yeah, I'll offer him a contract for 2 years of verbal variety. Why not? And we also needed, so Ed Easter. We need a new medical guy. Need a new writer. There you go, 60. Let's just look for everyone and change our search criteria again so that it's like 55 to 60. There's a 59 talent writer right there, 25. Chris Pepper would work for us for 23. Diana Noto, 24. Oh, Frank Black will work for us for 21. I'm going to guess that's going to be the best deal we're going to get on a writer. Oh man, Josh Matthews is available for work. There's a medical person. I'll tell you what, let's... Between 59 and 60, there you go. Boy, if we needed 3 years for 16 grand, why don't you come and join us, Mr. Writer Man? How about for 2 years? I need job security. Alright, I'll give you another year on your verbal contract. Sure, Winston Gross. Wouldn't be weird about it. Oh shoot, was he a writer or was he a medical guy? He was a writer, so yeah. He's a good writer, works cheap. See the writing on the wall, Wesley Finkel? I'll keep him around for his extra 10 grand, why not? Then we needed a new medical person. So there you go. 23, 24, 17. You'll probably get the job. Sideshow Matt. Yeah. Kaushal Sanghavi, you get the job. There we go. Our stuff's getting jacked, man. Big time. What other feuds do we have going on right now? We've got a lot of feuds going on right now, including Mercedes Martinez versus Bobcat and Sherry Bob versus Erica Porter. Those should be fun. Got those as minor feuds. Do we want to get another major feud going? PPP. Let's see. Who's Katsushi working for? He's also working for New Japan. What does New Japan's schedule look like in the near future? They got a lot of dates in, well, they have one weekend in June. And they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And pretty much they want a person for the entirety of July. So now, don't really want to start a feud between those two right now. Unless I can burn it up in 1 month. Suppose I could. Except that Takamura is not going to be available one of those weekends. So no, I can't really burn it up. Takamura, I'd love to put you in a feud with Todd Sexton, but well, for one, you're not as over as he is. You're not over enough to be trying to feud with that guy. Oh, I've got one last feud. How about active roster only? Back. There we go. That helps immensely. I don't want to pull everyone up from development all at once. That would get confusing to me and the fans. Actually, Striker, why don't I send you to development? I'll send you to development, Striker. See how you do. Does the development territory booker immediately tell me Striker's done? No. There may be some people that get some use out of this after all. There we go, back to the active roster here. Let me check my notepad. Who has been asking to do feuds? Also, what feuds do I need to knock off here? Let's see. Mark V. Doc Dean. Done. What was the other feud we just burned off there? Gotta go back. Go into the event history. It was Onyx and Todd Sexton. That was the other one that finished up. The Onyx. Done. I want to put Deranged into a feud. Deranged hasn't had a good feud in a while. Sorry, Dysfunction hasn't had a good feud in a while. He's worth it. He's got 3 more months on his contract. Dysfunction versus Trent Baker. Yeah, Dysfunction versus Trent Baker. Let's do that. I feel like I've done it before, maybe. Pretty sure I have. It'll come up down here. Yeah, it's done. I'm gonna do it again. Dysfunction versus Trent Baker. It's gonna be like Trent Baker's big farewell. That's how to look at it. And with that, actually, this has turned out to be a somewhat longish episode, but I feel like we got a lot accomplished. We've had a look at least so far, the seeming futility of the development territory. I'm hoping that that sort of improves with time. Also, I've got some of those people that I pulled out of development. I'm going to set them up. We're going to start doing Divas angles. I'm going to create a women's division. It's going to be super awesome, everybody. Maybe after I've done a few of those, I will set up a women's championship. I tell you what, folks, I'm inspired. Did you guys see WrestleMania? That women's championship, as opposed to the Divas championship. That's pretty cool, right? Huh? Pretty neat. Pretty heavy score. Anyways, this is Bo with the Vulture. This is Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. Thanks very much for watching all, and I will see all of you next time. Bye!